We're actually quite confident to race in any conditions. One of the things we've tried to do quite a lot this year is not just go for the tailwind conditions when we train. Sometimes we might switch around our normal, pattern on the course so we can race into a headwind, or if there's crosswinds and things like that, just so we're really putting ourselves under the pressure of having to perform in different conditions. And so far I think it's actually been pretty good out here, especially for both the heat and the repechage. I haven't got any complaints about the conditions.
Well, no, not especially. I mean, we can see that they are doing a good job, but then again, we can see that everybody's doing a good job, so we're not especially focusing on the Americans. Just trying to make sure that we'll do our best ourselves, and then we'll see what the others do.
I think it's a bit of a dangerous game to say, okay, we want to beat this crew or that crew, and then someone comes from behind you and then beats you. So I think, again, if we go back to that, we all respect each other, and we've all shown speed at various times in the races. So, and various times we've been at different speeds at different parts of the season. So to sit there and say, okay, we want to beat this crew or that crew and only that crew and forget about others is really, I think, an unwise position to put yourself in. But obviously, the United States has been very fast, and I think the rest of the crews are also very fast.
I'd say we're in a very fast event. We're probably not as tactical as small boats. It's much more we go out and sprint, and if you look across, I know everyone's going as hard as they can go, so I guess our event probably more, we're all out there going as fast as we can to the line, whereas maybe in our singles, pairs, we might have a bit more tactics about it, but yeah, I think about the 8, definitely.
Yeah, well, I agree the repechage is much better, yeah. No, but to be honest, I think it doesn't really matter. You're prepared for both, and actually I can say for my crew, we really use the repechage really well to take it to an extra advantage for tomorrow. So
I think it's going to be like any other World Championship race. I mean, you obviously want to make sure that you come in the top 5, having finished 6th in 2007 and having to go through the qualifier. That had its positives, and definitely going through the qualifier motivated us through the winter. But obviously, again, you want to go as fast as possible and have your qualification taken care of.
Of course, top 5, it's very, very tough, but I was watching the B final of the men's 8s today where only the winner goes through, and that's very, very tough. That was a very ferocious race, but it did inspire me, and I think it's so important for all of us sitting out there on that start line. But no one sits there thinking, oh, as long as I don't come last. We have higher ambitions than that. We all want to be successful, we all want to win medals, and I believe that if you row your own race and you're fast enough, then you should, it's not worrying about not coming last, you're just trying to put yourself in the best position to get the highest possible position you can achieve on that day.
Yeah, I think it's going to be an exciting race, and it's not different from any other World Championship race, just this point that that you don't want to come in last. But then again, I agree with Caroline, you try your best to become in the highest position you can. So you're not racing for 5th place, you're racing for 1st place.
It will be very hard because I think all of us are very strong, and each other, we're trying the best. And I think if we've got a medal, we've got the qualification, and we will do what we can, and we'll do the best because we have a tradition and we don't want to disappoint anybody.